So today we're seeing the installation of the deities in the home. So bringing the deities into the home, it's very big responsibility. We should understand that when we invite the Lord to our home, He becomes the proprietor of the home. We're His servants, but it becomes His home, not our home anymore. It's the home of their lordships. So deity worship is something very nice for us. Of course, the process in the Kali Yuga, we say Kali Yuga Dharma. What is it? Kali Yuga Dharma? Hari, huh? Harinam Sankirtan, right? Kali Yuga Dharma, Harinam Sankirtan, Krishna Shakti Vininai Tara Prabhatan. In the Kali Yuga, the real process is Harinam Sankirtan. So why deity worship? Why bring deities to the home? You just need go, need the Mridanga and Kartals. You can have Harinam Sankirtan. Do we need the deities also? Well, deities also are important, you will see. If you study the Nectar of Devotion, which is Prabhupada's presentation of Rupa Goswami's Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, so Rupa Goswami had listed 64 different items of devotional service. And then from the 64, 5 of them were selected as being particularly powerful and important. And he said a little attraction for any one of these 5 can give us perfection in life. Right? These 5 things were living in a holy place like Mathura. Singapore is not a holy place. And then Harinam Sankirtan. We're not allowed to do Sankirtan here in Singapore. You know, can't go out only one day in the year, right? On Thaipusam we can go out, yeah. Last year I came for Thaipusam. I went on Harinam. I had the opportunity to do Sankirtan in the streets of Singapore. Anyway, Harinam Sankirtan, it's one of the 5 things. Living in the holy place Mathura. Hearing Srimad Bhagavatam is one of the 5 things also. It's also very nice to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. And then associating with devotees is also important. And then worship of the deities. Rupa Goswami also says the worship of the deities. And he gives the example, he says, don't look on the form of Govinda, who is standing on the banks of the Yamuna in a threefold bending form, playing on the flute. Don't look on that form of Govinda, because if you see Govinda in that form, you will lose your attraction for family life, for family, society and friends. So you better not look. Did you look? You finished, huh? Your material life is finished if you saw the form of the Lord. So that is the power of seeing the form of the Lord. If we actually see the Lord in the proper way, we will lose our attraction for mundane material life. So that's something very good actually, because instead of being attracted to the mundane things, we'll be attracted to the spiritual things, to the form of the Lord. Thank you. And every day we sing how the spiritual master is engaged in the worship of the deities. Shri Vigraha Radhana Nityanana Shringara Tanman Right? Spiritual master is always engaged in the temple worship of deities like Radha and Krishna. And along with his disciples, they cleanse the temple and decorate the deities with beautiful clothes and ornaments. So this is one of the activities of the spiritual master. We saw Srila Prabhupada worship the deities. If you went to the installation of the Krishna Balaram temple in Vrindavan, Prabhupada did the arti, the first arti there. And also Bhaktivedanta Manor, Prabhupada did arti on the when they brought the deities to Bhaktivedanta Manor. And also in Bury Place in London, 7 Bury Place, the old temple in central London, Prabhupada did the arti there when they brought the deities, Radha Landaneshwara. And so Prabhupada would engage in temple worship, and he taught us also to engage in temple worship. So, why? Because in Kali Yuga the process is Harinam Sankirtan. Why do we need to do temple worship? Well, we have to understand the importance of temple worship. Temple worship is important because it will keep us regulated. We have to be regulated. Worship of the deities should be regulated, and it will keep us also pure. We'll give more attention to cleanliness.